Hello and welcome into today's edition of the Arizona State Sun Devils Insider Podcast. My name is Kevin Hicks and I am the lead beat writer for Arizona State Sun Devils on SI. And I am so grateful to be joining you today on this Monday afternoon, as I do every single day. And we are now in the home stretch ahead of the 2025 Arizona State Sun Devils football season kicking off. We all know August 30th against Northern Arizona, Saturday night kickoff. Usually week one kickoffs are Thursday night, but Saturday night this season, heavily anticipated, as we all know. Returning 17 starting players, returning every single major coaching staff member, and going into the season as the presumed favorites to repeat as Big 12 champions. There's so much to be excited for if you are a Sun Devils fan. The future is bright, and I'm truly grateful and blessed to be covering the team this season. So, without further ado, let's get started. Let's look back to the 2023 and 2024 seasons in today's episode while also bridging it together to this season that is to be. So, as you might have seen, Cam Skattebo is one of the two nominees for Big 12 Athlete of the Year for Arizona State. So every school nominated a male and female athlete to take part as potential winners of this award. Skattebo joined Kinsey Brown of ASU softball as a potential winner of the award, and truthfully, Skattebo is probably the front runner to win it, if we're being completely honest. As we all know, Skattebo accounted for 2,316 total yards between the air and the ground. He scored 24 total touchdowns, even though he missed the game against UCF. Lastly, he completely dominated Iowa State and Texas in the two biggest games of Arizona State's season. There's a reason why he was drafted pretty high in the NFL draft. There's a reason why New York Giants fans are feeling great about him. He's just a dynamic athlete. He does a great job in most aspects of the game. I feel like last season people kind of got lost in the fray of Skattebo's greatness. Just being honest, a lot of people just focused on his sheer power, his ability to truck defenders, his ability to gain yards after contact. But in reality, he's a well-rounded back. His ball carrier vision is second to none. Obviously, his contact balance, that's already well known. That's already out there, well documented. His receiving ability improved tenfold. He went for over 600 yards through the air. He's an underrated blocker out of the backfield. There's so many things that Skattebo brings to every team he's been a part of. Sacramento State, Arizona State, and hopefully the Giants coming up. And there is a reason why he was selected to be Arizona State's nominee for the Big 12 Athlete of the Year. The fact that he's still winning awards or being put up for awards after departing is just a sign of who he really is as an athlete. Absolute legend at Arizona State. And I want to talk about what this legacy that Skattebo has left in Tempe means for the Arizona State football program moving forward before we wrap up today's show. So as we all know, this year, Sean Aguano, Kenny Dillingham, the coaching staff decided to replace Skattebo via committee. So Kanye Udo comes in from Army, which is a completely different offensive system compared to what is run by Kenny Dillingham and Marcus Arroyo. We all know the triple option, while it works for Army, it doesn't work everywhere else. And all indications are that Udo has adapted beautifully. But Tyson Brown and Raleek Brown are around also. Those guys do different things extremely well. They're great schematic fits, so hopefully the Arizona State running back room, you're obviously not going to replace what Skattebo brought verbatim, but these three guys are diverse in terms of their skill sets. They all fit into the offense, and none of them have to be a workhorse. They can all complement each other beautifully this season, and that could raise the ceiling of Arizona State's offense this season and moving forward. Skattebo's impact is going to be massive. There's going to be players that want to come to Arizona State because of the legacy that Skattebo built. There's going to be players that look at the track record that Sean Aguano has built up as running backs coach at Arizona State, such as Noah Roberts, the 2027 running back out of Basha High School, 4-star recruit, already reportedly runs a sub 4.4 40-yard dash. Just a special talent, already top 60 in that class. He could be looking at Arizona State's track record with running backs over the last 10 to 15 years, and particularly under Aguano. Benjamin's final season was under Aguano. Aguano developed Rashad White, who came in as a JUCO transfer. Aguano helped ex-Valladay. Valladay hasn't necessarily broken out in the NFL like we had hoped, but he's still sticking around. He's still on rosters. He scored 16 touchdowns and had a 1,000-yard season in 2022. And then obviously Skattebo, one of the best players in the program history that Arizona State has built up in a pretty solid history, if we're really being honest there. Excuse me. Yeah. This is Skattebo, and what he represents, what he built up in Tempe, will not be forgotten. The coaching staff will be eternally grateful for the contributions that Skattebo made. The fan base will as well. He really set the foundation. He was obviously the driving force behind the college football playoff appearance and setting the foundation for a potential future where Arizona State is a powerhouse. Just Arizona State fans cannot thank Cam Skattebo enough for what he did in 2 short years in Tempe, and his NFL career is gearing up to begin. Just about 2 months away from seeing him play game 1 of his NFL career, and Sun Devil fans aren't any less excited about what Skattebo is doing because he's a pro now. It actually probably makes them want to follow him even more. And that's just a special thing. You don't see that every day. So yeah, that's all for today. Please tell me your thoughts in the comments about what Skattebo has meant to you personally, what he's meant to the program, what he will mean to the program in the future. And before or after the video wraps up, please give me a follow on X/Twitter at KX_21. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you tomorrow.